After my graduation, I quietly moved my grandparents' $1 million estate into a trust, just in case. Last week, my parents and my sister showed up, grinning. We had the house signed into my name. You're out by Friday. I just smiled and said, you really think I'd let that happen? 2 days later, they returned with movers and froze when they saw who was standing on the porch holding the folder. My name is Emily, I'm 28, and I just finished my MBA. My parents didn't come to graduation. They were shopping for my sister Ashley's performance costume. That was normal. Ashley got private dance lessons, trips to Europe, and a rent-free apartment. I got evening shifts at a cafe starting at 16. When my grandparents died, they left everything to me. Their attorney called right after my ceremony. Your grandparents' estate is $1 million. They want you to have full control. I wasn't shocked about the money. I was shocked they trusted me that much. My grandparents were the only ones who saw me. I spent weekends at their home, helping with the garden, listening to their old stories. In their final years, I handled their appointments, banking, and bills. My parents and Ashley only showed up for holiday photos. The moment I left that attorney's office, I knew what would happen. My family has a history of borrowing money that never gets returned. My aunt gave them cash for my dad's store. 6 months later, the money was gone. I called a friend from law school who introduced me to an estate attorney. Put everything into an irrevocable trust immediately, he said. Over 3 weeks, we worked to secure it all. We transferred the property title to an LLC owned by the trust. All utilities went into the company's name. Bank accounts were moved to a new trust account with 2-factor authentication. On public records, there was zero connection between me and the house. I told no one. When my parents asked about the house, I said I was still busy with work. When Ashley texted about selling and splitting the money for her nail salon, I replied, no. I let them believe I'd done nothing, that I was still the compliant daughter who always gave in. Then came last Tuesday. I was sweeping leaves when a black SUV pulled up. Ashley jumped out. Hey sis, this house is in my name now. Mom and dad want you out by Friday so I can renovate and sell. My father handed me papers with a blue stamped seal. We had the house signed into my name. You already have a place to live, right? I looked at their forged documents, fake notary seal, shaky signatures. I just smiled. You really think I'd let that happen? Ashley's grin faltered. What do you mean? I leaned my broom against the porch. I've heard you. Now leave. They left, but Ashley shot back. We'll be back Friday with movers. This is happening. That afternoon, I texted my attorney. They came exactly as expected. Prepare for the next step. 2 days later, they returned with a moving truck. Ashley was on her phone, ready to document her victory. But when they reached the walkway, they froze. Standing beside me was a representative from the county property records office, holding a thick file with red seals. He showed his ID. Am I speaking with the Carter family? My father nodded. Yes, what is this about? I'm here to inform you of the legal status of this property. This house was placed into an irrevocable trust last year, with Miss Emily Carter as sole trustee. Any transfer attempted after that date is legally void and constitutes fraud. Ashley's smile vanished. My father stepped forward. Fraud? We just corrected an error. Any correction made without legal authorization from the trustee is null and void. You used an out-of-state service with a notary seal not licensed in this state. These factors are sufficient to trigger a criminal investigation. The movers backed toward their truck. Ashley swallowed hard. You're really going to do this to us after everything mom and dad gave you? I met her gaze. They gave me nothing. Grandma and grandpa did, and you just tried to steal it with forged documents. He handed my father a formal warning. If you return here with further intent to take possession, we will contact the police and district attorney's office. They left in silence. 3 days later, I sent the fraud evidence to Ashley's real estate firm. Within 48 hours, she was terminated and reported to the state licensing board. The county filed criminal charges. A week later, I received a letter from my mother's attorney. Mrs. Carter withdraws all legal claims and requests no future contact with Miss Emily Carter. I kept the house. I kept my peace. And I kept my promise to my grandparents.